Hello, everybody. It's Cassie with Yes, I Bought It. And we are starting off with the first portion of the extended K Beauty haul. All right, I know that it has been out there for a while and it has taken me a little bit to get to sit down and do this with you. But between scheduling and being under the weather, I do truly apologize for the delay, but we're finally getting to it. And this is going to be ongoing for a while because I have so many K Beauty products to share with you all, literally. And so that is where the K Beauty haul is going to be going on for a while, so that I can present them to you, because actually within about a couple of months now, Amazon has finally launched their K Beauty section, so a lot of these products can be found here. And since I have several of them, I like to be able to share my experience so that you can have the most buyer's choice option there to understand what they are. Now today in this live, I'm just going to talk about if there's a particular ingredient in it. I'll just say that this has this ingredient. I will, over time, be able to go a little bit more in depth about what those ingredients are actually for. And if you want to actually see that, I actually encourage you to follow me on my other social media channels, which is Instagram, Yes, I Bought It. TikTok, yes.I.bought it. And then for more of the longer where I really go into depth, is going to actually be on my YouTube channel and also on this channel, which is live streaming. Follow me here on Amazon as well for live streams, but also following me on YouTube, which is Cassie Thorpe, YIBI. And that's where I can get more in depth about what the ingredients are, what they do. Also for mature skin, and particularly because I am in my 40s and so I have maturing skin, and I want to be able to go into how the Korean products or the K-beauty skincare or Korean skincare works for mature skin. All right. And without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into it. I have lots of goodies on my table here, and some of them may be going a little bit towards the end of the carousel, but they are all here in the carousel. Also, just as a quick housekeeper, it is going to say deal alert, and deal alert means that a product is on deal and you will be able to see it right there in the carousel. All right. And so I'll let you know that it's on deal, and I'll welcome you to go ahead and go check that out for yourself in case you want to go ahead and buy directly from this live today. Also, don't be afraid to come in and give me a like. All right. I really like those. I like to hear what your opinion is. And you just drop and say hello right there in the chat. I will see it and I will respond and answer and let you know, all right, to any questions, or just to say hi and thank you. All right. So the first thing I'm going to point out, because I'm going to actually put it down, these are my favorite makeup cleansing cloths by Sky Organics. I like them because they are extra large and because they are dual textured, but also they are soft. So you can use them for different things. I use them pretty much to remove my makeup and to also to clean my face. So that's what those are. And then I'm just going to go show you how extra large they are. Come in so that you can see the texture, but these are my absolute faves. All right, and you can get them right here on Amazon. So I'll be using them for cleaning my face. I do have just like a small bowl of water, but also I just want to let you know, like some of these, because there's so many products, some of it I will apply to the face, but also I'm going to do application on my hands. All right, hands, wrists, just so that you can see it. So I will be demonstrating all products that I have here that I'll be talking about today. And, but again, they'll be on different parts. All right. So that is one bit of housekeeping. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with a popular line. Also, there is a deal alert on this one for a limited time. This is the popular BRMUD. We're going to start with the Pack to Foam Cleanser. All right. What makes this really popular is, if you are familiar, the rap artist Cardi B, or hip hop artist Cardi B, she absolutely loves this BRMUD, the BRMUD product. So, right. And so I'll be talking about the next one in particular that you will see her a lot of. But this one, we're going to talk about the Pack to Foam Cleanser. So, this one, it's the BRMUD, and this one actually is really like a really foamy kind. And so when I put this on my face, I absolutely loved it. So this one is actually like the mud cleanser, and then we're going to talk about the next product that you mostly see Cardi B with. But I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this one on the hand. We're going to start off with that. And so this, it smells really good. And it's just a really creamy, foamy kind. So it actually spreads, as you can see how fast it spreads across my hand. It really spreads across the face like that. So it makes it easier to get on, and actually a little goes a long way. I actually put a lot. You can actually go with like a pea size of this, because a little goes a long way, as you can see how a lot of it just got on my hand right here, right? And if I need to, I can actually, if I get like too much product on, you may see me step away for a bit just to rinse it off if I need to, if I feel like my water here is not working. All right, but I'm just going to take a moment to rinse that off. But I like how quick that is. And while you see me rinsing, you can see how that soap suds up. So this is going to give it's designed to give a really good deep cleansing into the pores. If you just want to have something that's going to go in deeply. And the beginning part of this for sure is just going to be going into the cleansing products first. All right, so that's how this one works. Deep cleansing, it packs on, it gives a good build up, and it gives like a good scrub. And also it's on gel if you want to give it a try. But I love the fresh smell that it gives too. So if you like to have a scent and don't mind having a little bit of a scent in your wash, this one has one. And I like the lightness. It's a light feel. It does leave the skin feeling nice and soft afterwards, but also it's oil free, so it's not an oily base to it. All right. So that, again, we're going to go back in with that. That's BRMUD Pack to Foam. It's a recovery mud Pack to Foam wash. All right. Or cleanser. So now we're going to go on to the next BRMUD product, which is very, very popular. Again, this is the one that you see tied mostly to hip hop artist Cardi B. This is the recovery mud mask. All right, this is the BRMUD, and I may be mispronouncing that. I do apologize, but it is Korean. All right, right there in the carousel if you're interested in it. BRMUD, show you one more time. I am going to also apply this one to the hand, because the next one I'm going to actually do a little bit of face work with it. All right, so this one I'm going to put to the hand. Now I have found that I am not able to leave this on as long, and it looks like I picked up actually the brand new one. By the way, I want to say that these are all sponsored products for the most part. I think all of these are sponsored, so I say thank you to the brands for that, for sponsoring and giving these to me. I'm just kind of taking the cap off of this one. I actually have two of these, and I picked up the one that isn't open yet, but I'm not going to go like dig for the other one that is. So all right, we're just going to do a little bit of an application to the hand. Could have maybe shook it a little bit, but that's all right. Okay, so this is how it looks. Gonna work on giving it some time to dry, so that you can see the way that it looks when it dries. Looks like it has a little bit of an oil base to this one. Gonna try to shake it a little bit, but I don't think it's really like shakeable like that. So there we go. Just apply it so that you can see how it looks when it dries. And I'll probably just follow it with the cleanser a little bit that I just use to kind of make sure that I rinse it off. And if I need to step away to rinse it off, I will let you know. In the meantime, while I'm putting this on, I hope that you all had a good day today. And also, I just want to let you know how much I do really enjoy coming on and talking with you guys and sharing products where I can. So you may have seen me mostly lately doing a lot of fashion stuff, but I also do a lot of skincare stuff. If you want to see everything that I recommend, the best place to do that at is when I'm not live. I'm always regularly adding things to my storefront. My storefront is Yes, I Bought It. All right. And what is Yes, I Bought It? It is the excitement of when I bought something, because just like you see me doing, I follow other creators and I watch what people have to say about products that I'm interested in. And then I'll say, yes, I bought it because of what somebody said. It looked like it was a good recommendation, and also even pointing out reviews about products. All right. So I'll say, if there's enough information out there to get my attention, I say, yes, I bought it, and I buy in confidence. And I encourage you to do the same thing. All right. So I think we're not completely dry, but I want to show you the texture. Okay. And this is the texture of what it looks like. All right. And there's the hand. So you can see that. I'm going to come in just a little bit closer so that you can see the texture of what Miss Cardi B is talking about, what she absolutely loves. And what I like about it is that, it felt really good going on, but I have to be honest in that for my sensitive skin, I cannot leave it on too long, because I left it on too long and then I did get some irritation or burn. So I will say, just to be careful if you have sensitive skin, I don't recommend leaving it on for a long period of time. I don't know if the skin needs to build up to it over time, but definitely I would say just no more than about a minute or two. Definitely go as light as you can if you have sensitive skin. All right. If you're sensitive to it, just make sure that you treat it that way and don't leave it on for a long time. But it does feel nice and creamy as it goes on. It's easy to apply. I don't have my applicator by me. I'm actually going to step over and just like grab an applicator in case I need it for some reason. But it's easy to apply with hand or with an applicator. All right. So you can smooth it on, spackle it on, rather. It's called spackling. You spackle it on, let it sit for, if you can tolerate it, a little bit longer, but your skin will let you know. Sensitive skin, I recommend no more than about 1 to 2 minutes, and then take it off. Now, it may or may not dry as fast, but that's what I recommend. And then actually, this is a cleanser foam, but it also has the same BRMUD in it as the cleanser. So you have the cleanser, you have the mask. Those are the popular BRMUD products that you can find right here, one in a carousel on Amazon or on the K Beauty page. So where you can find that. All right, so this is again how it looks when it cleanses. If you want to see it one more time, I just kind of blend it with the other so I can go ahead and get it off quickly. But it leaves the skin feeling nice, smooth, and soft. I have the foam. I don't know if somebody would want to combine it like I'm doing right now, but you're just going to get a nice, deep cleansing experience. And again, this is how it foams up. It's foaming up like that. With the mix of the actual Pack 2 foam cleanser along with this leaf. Thank you so much, Sally, for giving me a follow. I appreciate that. All right. I appreciate anybody coming in, following, and enjoying my content. And also, if you can just give me a heart, I greatly appreciate that. I love hearts. Okay. It's all right to give me a heart. And sometimes I can be a bit silly and stiff too, but I look like I might just be a little more lighthearted today with the skin, but you never know. It might jump out. Make it a little dance or something, a little bit of sass. Okay, so that one I really feel good about. I think it is a nice product if you're looking for that deep cleanse and like the mask. And I just love the softness that I have. And also you can just see like just the cleanliness, even though it's my hand. All right. So now the next one, we are moving on, getting right into it and coasting. We're going to do a combination of makeup application and removal. because this is the 3WSL, and this is just abbreviation, but I think it's something, they do have like the name that is spelled out for it, and you'll see it should you decide to go to the page. But this is a cleansing oil, and I see a lot of the cleansing oils in the K beauty lines. Okay, in K beauty you'll see cleansing oils as well as cleansing balms, but I've seen like a lot of cleansing oils, and most of them that I've tried, they are really nice for the most part. And so the one that we're talking about in today's K beauty haul is going to be the 3W8L, or it's SL Deep Off Fresh Cleansing Oil. And to show how it works, we have another popular line that just joined us here on Amazon, which is Charlotte Tilbury. And this is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This one in particular is 14 Neutral. That's the color that this one is in. And then also I'm going to be using my lovely flat top Kabuki brush by Kashima. All right, so these items, they are in the carousel as well. We can take a look and see if there's any deep discounts, any deals going on with these. And yep, there actually is a deal alert. If you want to try out a flat Kabuki brush, then this one right here, it has a deal on it if you want to check it out. Okay, so let's go back to our cleansing oil, and I'm going to just do like, let me see what side I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do this side of the face. All right, I'm going to do over here with the makeup. I'm not going to do like a whole lot. I'm going to try not to. I'm trying to see. All right, so we have like just a little bit there. I feel that I'm going to come in a little more so that I can see what I'm doing. All right, and so that you can see it as well and see what we're doing. So we're just going to go along the side there. All right, there we go. So I'm going to step away just a minute. Just want to make sure, because my screen is a little bit small, and I just want to see how this is going on the side. And it's not too much. And I'm going to talk while I'm away from the screen. Anybody coming in, I'm away from the screen. I'm Cassie with Yes, I Bought It, and I welcome you to my K Beauty haul, my very first of several K Beauty hauls, giving you, recommending the best K beauty products that can be combined and used on mature skin. All right, so the ones that I just did, the BRMUD, how does that help with mature skin? We always want to have like a nice deep cleansing. So even though your skin is mature, you still want to have like a good cleansing. Maybe anybody who experiences clogged pores, maybe some adult acne, in their stage, they may want to be able to get into and deep cleanse those pores. All right, so those mud cleansers are good for these deep cleansing, or excuse me, the BRMUDs were good for deep cleansing. All right, this in particular is good to use to moisturize at the same time as removing makeup from the skin. Okay, so now that my makeup should have set some, we are going to see how well it works as removing it. For me, I thought that it worked really well. I think I only had to do like 2 passes, and then I was able to get the makeup off. So I'm now going to come in. I'm just going to put it on, and hopefully you can see it lift the makeup. But I'm going to show my fingers, and you see it's going to go ahead and lift. Now I did just do like light coverage or whatnot, and this one is kind of like an all-day wear makeup. So I found that the all-day wear makeups, sometimes they take a little bit more time to take off and remove. But this one, you with a good oil or a good balm, that helps to make that a little bit more feasible to do. And so this 3WSL deep cleansing oil is that. The scent it's lightly scented. It's almost similar to like a lightly scented lemon, to give you an idea. Well, this is the oil base, all right? And I am going to first do the hand. Let me see. And I may just kind of use a little bit of water, dip this into the water a little bit to kind of get a little bit more of a cleanse with it. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, dip my lovely Sky Organics cloth, and then I'm just going to come over here and cleanse. All right. And I mean, it's really easy, guys. It's really easy. Look at how much it took off. All right. That's how much it took off. Let me turn it around if I need to. Shouldn't need to. That's the side. So look how much it took off. All right. And then also that's why I like these cloths too, because they're really large and they give like good coverage. All right. So that's how much it took off. I'm going to do one more wipe down. I did not put on a lot. I just wanted to give enough to show. But if you, of course, depending upon how much foundation you lay on, that's the more that you're going to need to take off. Now this one, it does take a little more, so I might just do one more pass. But this is the second pass, and it lifts some more. And so I'm just going to do like one more time. Now I did find I don't like to do too much oil product at one time. I take care with my sensitive skin. I'm just doing a little more to make sure that I get as much cleansing off as possible. But that's how easy it is. Look how easy it is, guys. It's just a real quick, easy lay on. And then too, if you want to spend a little bit less time, you can put some on and let it like sit for a couple of minutes to let it lift. Depending upon the amount of foundation that you have on, you may want to let it take a little bit of time to lift. But other than that, it's very easy. It's refreshing. It smells nice. And also, it does leave the skin feeling nice and smooth after the cleansing. So after that, after my third pass, boom, I don't even have any more on. All right, so it's off. So that's how effective it is. It's quick. It's effective. It smells wonderful. All right, and I highly recommend it. So I'm just going to do like a little bit of a fan here to give me some dry. I could also use a cloth, but I'm just going to do a quick fan. But if you can see how smooth that is, I love the way that it leaves my skin feeling afterwards, right? On the face, how that feels nice and soft after the removal. So you can see it one more time. This is 3WSL Deep Off Fresh Cleansing Oil. There you have it. All right. You've seen it right here with Cassie. Yes, I bought it. You want to see more things like this? Please give me a follow. Feel free to do that. I appreciate it. All right. So now we are going to move on to a collagen-based product. All right. And this is Medicube's Collagen Night Wrap. Medicube is a very popular top-selling K-beauty line. All right, very popular. And you are about to witness why. Now, I'm going to put this on my hand. The other one, I'm going to put on my face for you a little bit later. But also, this is a deal alert. There actually, it looks to be a discount on it. So if you want to check this out, I encourage you to go in to the carousel and take a moment and just look into it and check it out. All right. But this right here, it is very deeply hydrating, and deep hydration for mature skin that experience either combination or experience dryness in particular, which is I'm more on the dry side, but I do have combination skin. Mature skin needing to have moisture is important. All right. And I would say like any age, of course, but we're more so the focus is going to be on mature skin. So if you say that, but if you say, you know what, I still have dry skin, I understand that. But I tend to focus more on mature skin, which is why you'll hear me say more of mature skin. All right. So mature skin that's dry, that tends to experience dryness a little bit more. You want deep moisturization options. Medicube is a good option for that. All right. So I'm just going to use my product here, my little applicator here. And as you see, it just blends nicely into the skin. So look at that glow that you're going to have. All right, I get a nice glow at the end. It's easy to apply and just lay into the skin. And so it's recommended. I'm trying to see if I can see the amount of time that it recommends for it to stay on. But at the most, it recommends if you leave it on overnight. And what it does is it dries, and it's actually a peel off mask. So it's going to dry onto the skin. And then when it's done, it's going to basically allow you to peel it off. So I had like a little bit of a thinness, and I'm putting it onto my hand, which may be a little different than the face. So I'm just putting it on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to it, and then I'm going to show how it peels off. So in the meantime, I'm going to talk about a couple of toners, and then I will come back to this to show you how it peels off. All right. So in the meantime, I also would like to just let you know that this live is going to be kept on till after it's done. For those that follow me and they want to come back and watch and say, oh, Cassie was on doing her K-Beauty haul, or you want to come back to it and see what I said about the product, it will be available in the live stream for you to do that. Also, I'm going to make sure that all these products, and I do believe that K-Beauty products are already added to my storefront, and this is going to be like a growing list. It's going to be a big list, guys, because I have like a lot of products. So it will be like a growing list. But if I feel like if it's a little bit overwhelming, I may make more than one list. But you guys can always let me know. Like if you catch another one of the K-Beauty hauls, you want to jump in and say, hey, Cassie, your list is kind of large. Can you separate it? I can do that. All right. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a big list. Okay. But they will be there in the K-Beauty haul. Best recommended products, they will be in there. All right. So everything that I'm putting, whether you shop the carousel or you come back later and you shop from the storefront, everything will be there. All right. So as I said, as promised, I'm just letting this dry, and then I'm going to come back and show you how it peels off. All right. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and go to some toner. Now for me, it took a while with me to find like toners that work on my skin. And that's because I had thought in my journey, in the beginning of my journey, I thought that all toners were just alcohol based or only available in witch hazel. But as I have grown in my skincare journey and knowledge, I have found that there are several different toner options out there that work for my sensitive skin. And it also depends on how I apply it. You may see where some girls, they take and they're able to pour the toner on their face. You're going to see that I have to actually use a cloth, and I also usually like to use like a little round, like pound cloth rounds to apply my toners. And so I'm going to actually just use my cloth to apply the toners, because so that I don't send the skin into an itchy phase. Okay, so that's how you're going to see me apply the toner. So this particular one is Dear Claire's, and this is the freshly juiced vitamin C essence toner. All right. So I'm going to come in a little bit, and you can see it, how it just has like a kind of like a jelly look to it. Right. And that's how it feels pretty much. I'm going to shake it first before I put it on. And I'm just going to do just a little bit. And I'm going to actually do it on my hand first so that you can see the way that it looks. And then I might just do like a little on the face so that you can see how it looks that way as well. So this is a vitamin C toner. It's for radiance and blemish care. So if you are a person that has acne and experience blemishes, this is good for helping those to clear up. And I'm not sure if it could also be as like a preventative, but the main thing too that they like to showcase is how it can leave you with glowing skin. All right, so let's get to seeing how it looks on the hand. I'm gonna just kind of come in just a little bit, and again, it's just gonna have like this little kind of like gel look. See that? And then I'm just gonna rub it in. And see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that glow. Oh my goodness. This is how you're into the Cassie's wheelhouse of how that skin glows. Okay. So this is the toner of how it's going to give you a glow. But also toners are great, are also good exfoliants. And just to follow up with like getting more into treatment of hydration and dealing with blemishes and in the same space. And this also smells really good. It also smells really good. And we're also going to talk about another Claire's product, okay, right after this. So now we're going in on the hand, all right, and I'm just cleaning from the hand right here because I like to clean after my toner. And then I'm just going to do like a little. Actually, since I have another product that's going to be a face application, I'm going to show you that Claire's on my face, the next one. All right. But we did get the one, not cheating. We did see it on the hand. And this is how it looks. All right. It's nice, clean, refreshing. And typically, if you want to have a little bit more of a glow, of course, you're going to apply just a little bit more of the product. So, if you'll see where it says like, oh, we have the glass skin, is because they do multiple passes of the product. And then also some of it might be a little bit exaggerated, y'all. So please get to know your skin, take care of it, and really connect with how it works for you. I'm really not about just like saying, hey, selling a product. It's actually about really also helping to be connected with you. And also you can share your experience with me, and we like share things with each other, right? So in honesty, getting to know your skin, some people may still be really new to, even though they're mature. They may just have been using like a simple thing for a long time. For me, just to get into a little bit of storytelling, a long time for me, I just used Cetaphil cleanser and lotion, and that was it. But as I got a little bit more and mature in my mature skin, I wanted to say, what else can I do? What else can I use to kind of help me through the aging process? And what are the things that I want to target? What are some of the things I dealt with for a long time that I can do? And so I looked up different things for my sensitive skin. Like if you see out there, on my Instagram, I do have where I talk about an experience that I had with a particular product that flamed up my skin. And so I basically ran from using products on my face because I was like, oh my God, I can't use that. I'm scared. But then after I kind of got through the experience that I had, and I started to study what can be good for my particular skin type and sensitivities, then I was able to connect with things that I could use a little bit more and have virtually not too many things going on at all. And if I do have something, I have things that I can use to help me to get through those things. So, all right, let's get back to the products. I just wanted to give a little bit more insight into what I do, why I do it, and to let you know that I care, and I encourage you definitely just to listen to your body. As they say, listen to your body, listen to your skin. You'll know what works. It'll let you know what it likes and what it doesn't like. And then it's making sure that you take care of yourself, but also getting recommendation if you're ever curious about a product and you want to know about something. Following somebody who does use it and the experiences that they have also can help you to make an informed choice, right? Okay, so on that note, let's get back to our next Claire's product. These are the Dear Claire's freshly juiced vitamin C toner pads. And what they encourage with these is like while you're doing your makeup or something, you're in the mirror, you're doing your makeup, you lay these on and you are getting a nice tone, hydration, glass skin moment while you're putting on your makeup and getting ready. Or maybe you're getting ready to go to bed, but you want to give yourself a nice treatment. You can do it like that as well. So what these come with, they actually come with like a little stick, and I'm going to put on one so that you can see what they do. All right. And while I kind of let that lay, I'm going to check and see if my mask is dry on my hand so I can take it off so that you can see how that works. All right. So I had to take the top off a little bit here because I still had like my thing on, my little cover. But this is how they look. They're like a little pad, and they do tear in half. So your little applicator here, my little applicator, it is going to lift my pad up. Okay, it's lifting my pad up, and you can tear it off where you need it. So it looked like I may have like a couple of them here. I don't know. Let me see. I may have like a couple. And again, I'm just going to lay one. I'm just trying to make sure that I only have one and not two. Yeah, I have two. All right. So I have like this little one, and I'm just going to gently lay it on the side. All right. I'm going to lay it on the side, and I'm letting you see it. And they have some where they come just a little bit bigger, but you just lay it, and it feels so cool. When it goes on, it's nice and cool and gentle for the most part, and you just let it lay. And then again, if you just clean your face but you want to give yourself some added moisture, and you want to do your eyeliner, do your mascara, add your lipstick on, that's what it's for. And in the meantime, you are just giving yourself a nice toner treatment. All right. So I'm going to give myself a toner treatment for a moment while I continue to speak to you and introduce like another product. But before I go on to the next product, I am going to see how we are doing. Remember, we were, and those who were not in, and they're just coming in, if you're just dropping in, introducing myself, I'm Cassie with Yes, I Bought It, and I welcome you to my K-Beauty haul, where I go over top K-Beauty products that you can find right here on Amazon. And so we were talking about our Medicube, which is a popular K-Beauty brand, and this is our collagen night wrapping mask. And so I'm just going to test my hand to see how I can peel it off. Let's see if it'll give me an option to peel. If it does not, I'm just going to wash it. But I'm trying it now because the hand might be a little bit different than the face. But let's see. I think I'm getting like a little bit of a peel. That's a little bit of a peel. And then if it looks like it's going to show you a little bit more, this is how it looks and how it dries. All right, so it's just like a film that's laying on, but again, I did do it with the hand, which might be a little bit different than doing it with the than putting it on the face. And so what I'm going to just do is I'm just going to actually just give it a cleanse, because also too, you can cleanse it off of the face. So I'm just giving it a little bit of a cleanse to see if I can get it to lift. It's a little bit of a challenge for me to see what's going on the camera. But it's like, it's just almost maybe like too thin of a film. So I do apologize. Maybe another time I will do like the face application of it, or I may come back and do it at the end. It's just that I know that I'm using different products and I'm trying to preserve myself here. So, but you did see how it goes on, how it lays, and again, it is a face mask. But I will show how it looks, how it comes off, nice and smooth. Okay, gives that glow. All right. So let's see what else is going on in the wheelhouse. What we have is we have a deal alert. And let me tell you, this is a favorite product of mine. And this is the Perito ON Calming Gel. And when I say that this thing has saved me from different things, like if I have a product and I find it to be itchy or I'm having some redness, very rarely have redness, but if I do have some redness, this is my go-to for that. And a lot of time, if I feel like I'm using a new product, or for me, why I think I love collagen and I love the application of it, my sensitive skin cannot do a lot of the collagen-based products, unfortunately. The histamine level for me is high, and so I get itchy, and I just can't do collagen every day. I can't. Now, you may be able to, and that's fantastic, because it is absolutely amazing. And if you're like me and you like to glow, honey, that collagen is going to do it for you. All right. But I'm going to actually apply this, because I know that I'm going to be doing a couple of collagen-based products that are absolutely amazing, but this is my friend, okay? And so on that note, remember we just did our toner. I'm going to leave it just a little bit longer to give me a little bit of treatment, just so you can see. I'll leave it on for a little while I'm talking, but I am going to do our calming gel. So I'm putting it on the finger. That is the way that it looks. And I'm just going to come in on the forehead, all right, and put some on. It is so cooling when it goes on. It's like instant relief. And it just lays on. It also gives like a nice glow. It's good to go on before you put some moisturizer, or you can use it just as your moisturizer. And it's just, as it says, it's calming. The ingredient in this is Centella Asiatica. I have found that a lot of the Korean K-beauty products, Korean skincare, is filled with Centella Asiatica. That is a popular ingredient, and it's used a lot for calming, for sensitive skin, and any type of redness that you may experience. So it's used for that. And so yes, I knocked off my little toner pad. Oh well, I had it on for a while. So that can also be used in mature skin. If you find that you just need some calming, it is good for that. And of course, it also offers good moisturization, deep moisturization. Okay, I'm going to give a little bit of a pat, just to kind of, I'm a patter. So I like to make sure that it really gets into my skin. And I'm just giving myself, you are witnessing a nice cooling thing. Non-sticky, okay? It's non-sticky, it's non-oily, okay? It just absorbs really well, and I have that nice calming effect. So Purito's ON Calming Gel. That is what I just did. There's a deal alert on this if you want to go check it out. If you find that you have some of those challenges as far as like with skin that needs to be calmed or anything, bam, I recommend this. One of my favorites. Use this on a regular all the time. Okay. All right. What else do we have going on? We are just about halfway there, guys. We're moving along. You're hanging in there with me. I greatly appreciate you hanging in there with me and seeing what I have to say. Now, another popular K-beauty line is the Centella 24. Another popular product that you will find in K-beauty is called ampoules. Ampoules are similar to serum, and they say that the ampoule, it offers more or a little bit more of an intense, deeper hydration. So if you notice that I have a lot of hydrating products, that is because I tend to run more on the drier side. Even though I have combination skin, I do tend to run more on the drier side, and so I have a lot of hydrating products. All right. So, but if you're a person that experiences acne, you'll see more like glycolic acid, salicylic acid. Those tend to be more on the side for people who experience acne. And I tend to kind of lean back from those a little bit because they are a little bit too strong for my skin. All right. So this is the Melicapture Ampoule Max. All right, and I'm going to drop on my hand, and I am going to put this on my face because I love this ampoule. All right, so what I'm talking about right now, I'm actually going to be talking about two ampoules. This is my first ampoule. All right, and so since I'm going to go on my face, the other ampoule I'm going to do on my hand. All right, so if you are looking for that hydration, glowy skin, ampoule is the way to go. Look at that. All right, look at that. Look at what that is doing. Oh my God, it feels amazing going on. Yes, yes. Skin is like, yeah. Oh my God, look at that glow. Look at that. You are witnessing this firsthand. That glow, that shine, and a little bit of dew. And it smells amazing. Okay? So if you are looking to do that, you want to give yourself that deep hydration, you can get it right here with the Ampoule by Centella 24. Okay? Centella 24, Melicapture Ampoule Max. And if you want to know where to do your ampoule in your skincare routine, if you use it in place of your serum, ampoule, I think it's recommended that you may do that about twice a week. Okay, but you can research that a little bit more about how often to do your ampoule. But I want to say where I found that I can use serums daily, that you can do ampoule a bit less. All right, because it's more potent. All right, so but you take a look into that, how often to do your ampoule where a serum where you are. For anybody that may be learning, most of us with mature skin, we may already know, but where you're going to do that in your routine, you're going to do that after your toner. Okay, and some may stop. For me, I do go with the moisture after a serum or ampoule, because again, I tend to find that I need more moisture. But you can stop at your serum or your ampoule as your moisture. Some people do that. You get to, as I said before, get to know your skin. Okay, so that ampoule. All right. Now we're going to move on to our next ampoule, and that is the Regeron's Turnover Ampoule, which also this is also infused with PDRN. Okay, PDRN is another popular K-beauty product, or K-beauty ingredient. That's the word that I want to say. K-beauty. I don't want to say something that I don't completely remember. I'm thinking that it's similar, because like you'll have people that do like different things with their skin. They'll call it like injections and stuff like that. And they're saying that you can try this in place for moisture. But this one, I'm going to, for the sake of making sure to protect my sensitivity skin, because I already just put on a PDRN, we're going to go with the hand on this one. Or actually, we're going to go with the wrist on this one. Okay, so that you can see how it looks. And I believe, let me see if I need to, it is actually one of those that you have to pull the top up, pull that up like that, all right, to get some product out, right? So there is that. I'll go ahead and use the hand. This hand has been working, baby. All right, so there we go. Ooh, look at that. Now wait, we are going to come in with some more. There we are. The texture of this is amazing. It feels amazing going on. It automatically brings that glow and that softness. Great texture. And all of these things, by the way, I found them to have great texture. I do not like thin, runny, watery products. okay, for myself. I like to know that I am getting some moisture. I like the bang, the kapow, and the all right, I need that for my mature dry skin. I need to have that in my life. So if you notice, all of these products, they have great consistency and texture. And this one is a popular one. It is worth the pennies asked for it. It is worth the pennies asked for it. Again, this is another ampoule. As I said before, if you're just dropping in ampoule, I go with ampoule like about maybe once, twice a week. I go with the ampoule because it's a little bit more potent than the serum. All right. But it really is going to create the lasting effects of giving that bouncy, glowing, but also bouncing skin, bounce to the texture. When you touch, you feel the firmness, you feel it bounce back, and it helps to like maintain so you're not dealing with like sagginess or anything. Your ampoule, all right, is for that. Okay, so what do we have next? What do we have next? What we got going on next? Oh my goodness, we have a combo. We have a combo. Another one of my favorite brands, favorite K beauty brands is COSRX. All right, I don't know if I want to say COSRX or whatnot, but these two are buddies, right? These two are buddies. So this is niacinamide, which is another ingredient for either for dry skin, but also it helps with, I want to say firming. All right. And then we have a small niacinamide, 15%, a baby one. And then this one has peptides. Okay, so this is the 6 peptide skin booster. It has one of my favorite ingredients in it, which is just hyaluronic acid. When I say I really like hyaluronic acid, I really like hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, for sure, that I can tell you, is great for adding hydration and keeping the skin hydrated. Okay, that is what I love about hyaluronic acid. All right, and then my second go-to is niacinamide. Okay, niacinamide. So this also has NAG, it has amino acids, it's filled with so many things. It helps to, and that is what niacinamide does. It helps to even your skin tone. All right, it helps with evening the skin tone. So I say that it's something next to, because you'll also see where for brightening and things like that, people like to go to vitamin C. But I have found that vitamin C can like give me some challenges, and so I like that niacinamide is a good option for me for that, helping to deal with evening out skin tone or any hyperpigmentation that I'm experiencing. I like to have niacinamide to do that. All right. And then helps with hydrating, of course, because it has that hyaluronic acid for firmness and smoothing. Like I said that before, with firming for the niacinamide. See, I do know what I'm talking about. I just was like, whoa, let me make sure I say the same thing. But I know what I'm talking about. Been doing it long enough. Okay. And then pore. It also can help with your pores and your sebum. Okay. Sebum is going to be, I think, like that oily or buildup that you can have. Okay. And then to improve your texture, so help you to have a softer skin. Now I still have something else kind of hanging out over here. So since I have not had any niacinamide today, this is my time that I'm going to have some niacinamide, and I'm going to share it with you. All right. So I'm going in a little on the finger, and typically a little of these things go a long way. Now this has a little bit of a run to it. All right. But all of these just have like a gel, you know? They're just like a gel. And when I'm going to come in at the end, when I'm done, because I'm going to be nice and glowy after everything, but this goes on so smooth. All right, just nice and smooth. This one is unscented, by the way. This is unscented, so it doesn't have any scent to it or anything. It just goes on nice and smooth. It feels so refreshing, and it leaves that nice glow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's what I like. That is what I like it. That's the way I like it. All right. So that one, this is the 6 peptide skin booster. And also what they mean, I'll be like, what does that mean, that skin boosting? It means that if you hear something that talks about boosting, it helps to just like give your skin a boost, you know, help to boost the moisturization, help to boost any type of cell regeneration that's going on, help to boost like any pores, and or help to like help if you have like an enlarged pores, help those pores to kind of shrink. So that's what they mean by boosters. All right, just to give your skin a boost. Okay, it's like, say if you're running and you want an energy boost, these help to give your skin a boost. All right, so now we are going to try more of our niacinamide, because I just said I haven't had my niacinamide boost. It is similar to what I just used with the peptides. All right, we're just gonna go over here and hopefully you can see it. Oh, we do have it. We got some run because I had quite a bit, but and in case you're wondering like how is she able to do that, because I've used products together, and these are all K Beauty products only. I'm not promoting them with any other product. So most of them have similar ingredients, and I've already used it, so I know if my skin can tolerate it. And if I can't tolerate it, I will tell you in advance that I cannot tolerate it. All right? I will tell you in honesty. But these are my faves, and so far you can just see how the skin is really glowing on this side, and that's because that ampoule. I did that ampoule over here. So this is the ampoule. Now we did some niacinamide, and now we are on to some treats. Collagen. Oh my goodness. The collagen is the craze. Anyone with mature skin, they have a thing with collagen. All right, and they're going to say, use your collagen, use your collagen, use your collagen. What is collagen for? It helps to add the elasticity, helps with elasticity, bounciness, hydration. It has many different benefits. Now, I'm going to come in some more with my calming cream because, yeah, collagen, you know, while it's great and everything, and I love the look that I'm getting ready to give you, I can only do collagen once a week because the way that I have the itch, cannot do it a lot, but when I do it, that's why I bask in it and I love it. And so I'm going to just dare say that this is Medicube's flagship product, okay? This collagen jelly cream right here is the truth. If you want to feel like the moisture and that glow and that bounce, this is it right here. And they have different types, okay? But this is the one that I have, and I cannot leave this out. I don't know. I love this so much. You might see me talk about this thing every K Beauty haul session because it's that good. It really is. And if I could use it every day, I would. But I can't. So, you know. And I'm about to come with another one after this. We're talking about collagen jellies right now. And so, this right here. Oh my God. Look at it. This jelly. This is a jelly. And when it goes on, you use it as a speckling. And when you speckle it on, it's like this right here. This is spa night. Okay? Whether you have a spa day with your girls or just a personal spa by yourself alone, this would do it for you. Because watch. Oh gosh, look at when that goes on. Look at that. Look at it. I got to come in for you with this one. It has a cooling effect, and it is going to give you, look at that skin. Look at that bounce. That's it. If you know, and if you don't know, you might want to learn. And this will be your time to do it. But if you want to know, check it out. One of the best collagen jellies on the market. Medicube collagen jelly. That is it. It is very moisturizing. It's a good follow-up after you do this mask and you want to have like some extra after it. That's the follow-up. Okay? So, if you want something to be like, if you want to have two best buddies, these two Medicube products, and they have other things, of course, but these two Medicube products together, because this is what I got these together. These two buddies right here, if you want to have that glowing skin, all right, some of us are more into a dewy look, that's fine, you know, but I like glowing. And so if you like to glow and have that glass look, and you look like you had a good treatment after you get a good did a good scrub, this is it. Remember, I'm a patter, so I'm just patting it in, and I have like my calming gel, so in case it's like feeling like it, my little my histamine decides to kick in, the calming gel does help. And unfortunately, it's just not something that I can do every day. So I say that to say, like, if you have sensitive skin, just make sure that you may want to pick a spot, maybe not do like your whole face. If you don't know what to expect, just pick a spot. Also, they do recommend that you use the inner arm to test the product out to make sure to see how your skin will respond to it before just jumping in and going swimming, right? Okay, so they do recommend that. And then also, remember, I am a friendly influencer. I am not a healthcare professional. So always, always, always follow the advice of your healthcare provider. Okay? All right. So now we're moving into, I believe, is going to be our last product of the evening. We are ending the night on a Medicube. Remember, I don't know if you were not here earlier, I talked about the this is the Medicube Ampoule Max. This is the Medicube Ampoule Max Collagen Ampoule Infused Jelly or cream, capsule cream. Okay? And this is also a really good glowing collagen base ampoule. Also ampoule base. So you are really getting the best of this moisturizer. And if you want to see a little bit more about how this is used, I encourage you to go to my storefront. I do have video on both of these products, and I'm going to do like a little bit like some newer content or newer for the Medicube, because that one's a little bit of ways back. But all of these, they're featured on my storefront. And if you want to see a little bit more in use, where it's actually in use on the face, I encourage you to go to my storefront, type in the names, and they'll come up for you. This one I know for sure is more recent. All right. And I think that you will enjoy watching that. But we're going to give you a little bit of a taste here as well. And so, these are the applicators, by the way. Look at that. All right. Those little capsules are the cream, and they're infused in the jelly. All right. Which is infused with collagen and ampoule. And one of these is enough. No more than two. It spreads. All right. It spreads. And you really do not need more than 1 to 2 of these little guys, which is great value, because that means that the product will last you for a good period of time. Okay, and that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to put one little ball on my head because I know the only thing that went on my head is the calming gel, right? On the forehead. Okay. So there we go. And that feels so good going on. It blends well. I think it has a little bit of a scent. It smells really good too. So it's nice, calming, smells good, feels just like butter going on. And look at the glow. I can see the glow from back here. And I am just so happy to come to the end of the live with my face glowing. Okay, so if you want beautiful glowing skin, these K Beauty products are amazing for that. They work well with mature skin. I'm just kind of I'm being a little bit greedy. Make sure that I get on my product here. Go on well, non-sticky, great moisturizer, great products. And another thing that I really like about the K Beauty products is that a lot of them, I like the price points on them. I like the price points on them. So if you want to have great skincare at a good price point, affordable price point, I also recommend K Beauty products for that, Korean skincare products for that. So I believe pretty much that I am at the end of the live. Everything is here for you to check out in the carousel. I thank you so much for coming, stopping by, watching. I will be back with the next round of K Beauty products. That is going to be going, I'm sure, going on through 2026 because I have so many products to talk about. All right. I just have a K Beauty collection, but I absolutely love them all, and you see why. I enjoy talking about them, and most of all, I find them to be really effective. And yeah, so that is it. One last time, I'm Cassie with Yes, I Bought It. I encourage you to follow me right here on Instagram to catch me and the rest of the K Beauty haul. Don't miss out. Follow me on livestream. Follow me on my storefront so that you can see regular things being added there, regular with lists and different product reviews. Okay. Also, you can follow me on social media. Yes, I Bought It on Instagram. Yes.I.bought it on TikTok, and Cassie Thorpe YIBI on YouTube. All right. So I wish you all the rest of a wonderful evening or whatever you do. And hey, go ahead and love on that skin.